Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. Well, I say last time, same week, same story, another loss. 5 straight losses. Went from 10-3 to now sitting at 10-8. You lose 5 straight games, and now you're out the playoffs. You know, they had opportunity. Now this playoff game right here, you was down 21-0. You got to dig a hole for yourself. You had opportunities twice on back-to-back drives in the fourth quarter, but you messed yourself up. At the end of the third quarter and the fourth quarter as well, messed yourself up. Had 2 chances to probably tie the game up, or get back in the game, but you messed yourself up. Penalties the wrong time. Offensive lineman, Brother Jones messed up. He missed a block and got sacked, and then opportunity was gone. But from the get-go of this game, you got outclassed, outmatched, and this right here hopefully is open your eyes. Finally open your eyes and lets you see that, hey, it's not working. It's time for us to rebuild. You know, the Steelers are a team that do kind of, they rebuild, but they also compete while they're still rebuilding, but it's time for us to rebuild. You know, it's like this game right here, watching this is so dreadful. It make you want to go drink, but I don't drink, so I got to settle with the vitamin water. But this right here is just horrible. It's just horrible, like showing the effort. I understand if you like go out there and you play and you lose. Let's say this is Steelers lost, like, you know, 24-27, something like that. You lost by a little bit, but you show effort. But the lack of effort is what my own thing, because you didn't turn the ball over like that. It's just a lack of effort. Missed tackles, not getting out there in the backfield, the arm tackles, and just look dreadful out there. And it's supposed to be the highest paid defense. I can't see where the money went to, something like that, because you might as well start changing that stuff and switching that money to the offensive side, because the NFL, you got to evolve. You got to find a way to evolve. We've seen this many times and times again. Like my favorite, I love Coach Tomlin. I love Coach Tomlin. He's a very good player. Very good coach. And very good coach. And then, of course, Coach Spo, the Miami Heat, my other favorite team, the Heat and stuff. He's a good coach as well. Popovich as well. But something those coaches have had, time doing in recent history is evolving. Coach Spo got to the finals twice, of course, with the Heat, but they can't win the championship because they never evolve. Like, they never evolve and get a true playmaker, a true star. And then they can win it with scheme. And then same thing with Gary Popovich, never evolve. Coach Tomlin, same thing. Think he can win championships like the old way, like he won early on, and got the Super Bowl twice early on and stuff through defense. Through defense, but you can't play defense the way you used to play in the old days. You got to evolve. Like Kendrick Lamar's performing at the halftime show of the Super Bowl. My favorite artist. Performing at the halftime show of the Super Bowl this year. His first album was Section 80. His last album was GNX. Listen to both albums. Do they sound the same? No, because he evolved over time like that. That was in 2012. And this one is 2024. I think you evolve like that. You don't stay the same. LeBron James in year 1 did not play like LeBron James in year 20 he is now. You evolve. You change your style. You change your game. Do Pikachu stay Pikachu forever? No, he evolved to Pikachu, then evolves to Raichu. You got to evolve your game. You cannot just stay the same forever. That's in any parts of life. And Coach Tomlin keep trying to do the same stuff over and over. I love Coach Tomlin. I've been for a long time, 18 years, but it's time for him to make a change. Either make a change, or the change will blow you past away, and you'll be changed out of here, and you'll be gone like that. So you got to see what happens, of course, fully. But I feel like the Steelers got to finally make a change. The thing that have been plaguing us for the past 5 years have been one thing, and one concurrent thing that's been a story and scenario. It's gonna be a scenario and a story of this offseason as well. It's the goddamn quarterback. The quarterback has been plaguing us for quite some time. Every single season, the past 4 years, ever since Big Ben was here his last year, the quarterback position, and then they need a quarterback to compete. Big Ben left, got Kenny Pickett. We already knew Kenny Pickett was gonna be good. And they drafted Kenny Pickett. We was like, okay, me as a fan being positive, I was like, I'll get a chance, being a positive fan, I'll give it a chance and see what happens. Of course, it didn't turn out too well. Mr. Biscuit, we knew he was gonna be trash. Like that. I hate to call people trash. Usually I have the respect for the athletes, but we knew he was gonna be trash. And then you look at, of course, Mason Rudolph, not it. If he was it, they would never drafted these other guys and brought the other guys in. And then you look at what we got this season. Like I mentioned before, before the season started, I said Russ will probably be a 1-year rental, most likely. We'll see what happens. To Justin Fields, he got potential to make it, just got to build him up a little bit. Justin Fields played all right, went 4-2 as a starter. Russ started off good at 6-1. Then he lost 4 straight games, and then actually 5 straight games like that. Including the playoff game like that. Went out there and didn't play too well. Missed some things. And now the playoff games weren't here. He played all right, but just not enough to get it done. And like still missing throws, missing reads. Been the same scenario over and over. The Steelers need to go ahead and do it. See what the Chiefs did when they had Alex Smith. Alex Smith was good enough to get them to the playoffs, but not great enough to win in the playoffs. You know what they did? They traded up in the draft and got them a real quarterback. They said, Mahomes, I like this guy from Texas Tech. I think he's going to be very good. I think he has a lot of talent and stuff like that. We know Mahomes was a gunslinger. He's in development a little bit, but they said, let me go out there and get him. Let him sit the whole year. And he played the last game of the season versus the Broncos, won that game, and then following season, they let him take over. The Steelers need to do that. The Steelers need to go out there and get a quarterback. Hey, draft a guy and let's see what happens. And Justin Fields, I wouldn't mind bringing Justin Fields back to seeing his full potential. He's only 25 years old. Seeing full potential from him because he did show some things that I feel like could be good. And you probably win, definitely win with him and stuff as well. But I wouldn't mind drafting a quarterback as well. If the Steelers went out there and took a quarterback early on in the draft a guy and like they actually develop a guy fully and stuff, of course, and see what happens. But that's been kind of the common theme for a while. But it's time for us to rebuild some stuff. You know, rebuild some stuff, change some things out. I think you're doing the same thing over and over. Of course, it's good to get in the playoffs, but I'm tired of getting to the playoffs and just losing, of course. And you know, like losing over and over. Coach Tomlin, great coach, was now his record is 8-11. You know, people calling for his job now. Everything happening, and you know that comes with the territory of losing like that and not being able to get to that standard which you once was. You was a Super Bowl champion. You got the Super Bowl twice. And he got to the AFC Championship games many times before, winning divisions and stuff like that, division titles. For the past 5 years, he haven't really done that, you know, like that too much. So it's time for us to make a big-time change. Big-time change to our culture and our status. We cannot win the old ways, but through defense. You can't win like that. The defense should be good, of course, but you cannot win like that with the defense doing everything they can. It's time for us to switch our style and switch over and start winning with putting some playmakers on the offensive side. Getting some true receivers out there, making some things happen. Getting some the true quarterback out there as well. Offensive line, getting everything right like that, actually putting money to the offense. We have the highest paid defense, but the cheapest unpaid offense like that. That tells you everything you need to know about our team. You find a way to do that, you find a way to switch some things around, and you might see yourself having a little success. But that's all I have for today's video. I'm going to dive into some more stuff, of course, as time goes on. I'll probably be back on here tomorrow, dive into some more things and discussing some Steelers stuff. I see you guys probably tomorrow at like maybe like around like maybe during the playoff games. I might be watching the games and talking to you guys and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, peace out.